It has been a while. This is part 50 of Fallout, which we have already beat the game, but now we're just going through the regular things. I think I said I was doing Institute and Institute, Minuteman, and the Railroad, since I already did Brotherhood, and I'm not doing any of the DLCs. But somehow, one of our Railroad missions that we've been doing, which have been probably really annoying for you guys, we have caught up to. So we are doing a clear out mission. We have to clear out Vim Pop, which I'm just as confused as you. Why would they send us all the way up here if it's in the Commonwealth? I don't know. I'm using my old mic. I did use this before. I've taken a break from using it just because I accidentally mute myself sometimes and my friends can't hear me, or in one case I went a whole video without talking until the very end. So yeah, I did make it. I tried finding a mod for it, but for fast traveling all the way, but it wasn't even that far. I don't know why I was complaining about that. But without further ado, let's continue. So it has been a month. I broke my wrist in March. It wasn't a bad break, but it was a break that they had to put pins in my wrist to keep it from shattering. I think I already went. And right now I'm getting really excited because there's a new update coming out. I believe there's new guns coming that are coming out. I don't know if they already came out or they already are out, but I mean they are coming out this Tuesday. So I do not know. I may plan to stream a little bit with it, but I honestly don't know. So let's go. So we still have Deacon, and yeah. So let's. Forgot why I never did. I miss New Vegas, where if you hit them, like, you can destroy them. Cripple. That's probably better. Why is this guy doing so much? Take 2 of those. But yeah, so nothing new really has happened. I guess since the break, I've just been playing with my friends a little bit more. They always say, like, I used to never play with my friends that much, and then all of a sudden, because they never really invited me, and I would kind of ask to play. Oh, that's a rocket. Nope, run. But yeah, I kind of came, like, well, I got to, like, part, like, 20 or 30, and then I kind of just finished up, and then all of a sudden, like, right after that, I kind of balanced it out with a little bit more Fallout, a little bit time with friends, and I know you did Cold War between that Cold War campaign. That was pretty cool. But yeah. We gotta get a better gun. Oh, I remember. Oh dang! This does nothing. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna. These guys are really annoying.
Wanting to spend the day reading.
Okay, I guess we're gonna kind of have to. But yeah, so let's just continue clearing this out. Over here. Up on down. Wonder what we even technically need.
I hear something.
I bet you do.
Gonna splatter your.
There, we done? Why are you guys in the bath? I'm just in the bath.
Go ahead and hide, little bleeder. So stupid, so weak.
Running away is always an option.
Nothing.
Deacon's upstairs. Let's just go. Let's get out of here. What does he have on him? Let's see. Would this be a good legendary or bad? Splinter's left arm. I thought that would have been better. Let's just keep going. Okay, just checking to see if my thing was on. Then Pop Factory headquarters. Nope, we need the one where it takes us back to the last one. I wonder if we can get through it. Okay, there we go. Too fun, yeah. Okay. So that's that, I think. I'll check the requirements for the quest. Ice, sparkling ice, black raspberry. I always like this stuff. Grandparents always get it for me at Woodman's, which is a grocery store in La Crosse. Oh, we actually have to clear it. Oh, I guess we have to kill everything. It had one of the guys had a big marker over it, so once I killed him,
We got fun time incoming. Winning, that is.
let's just go to the marker, see what happens. So there is a behemoth. I wonder if we can do that. I don't think that's what we have to take out. Higher? So this is the guy we had to take out. Why do we have to leave through there exactly? Okay, well. Oh, pump regulator's right here. So that is for quest. I believe it is called something with a nucleus. So you grab this. I'm not gonna grab it. No.
Perfect.
Yeah. Just one of those things, I guess. looks like some freshly carbonated water. This is the area, I think, where you can find that robot. If you haven't watched if you've watched my videos, but yeah. I think we still have to take, I think we have to take out the guys on top is what it's telling us. So, I wish there'd be like a, sometime, I wonder. I think there's a way where it tells you where vans. Vans. So I wonder. Let Bart Voltec guide you. The path to the closest target. It's displayed in bat. So you have to hold that, so I know. It takes you into that kind of like 360 mode, I guess. Oh, it only gives you. Well, that's weird. Alright, well, let's try it. That didn't do nothing. Oh, this is kind of complicated. Let's head back here. Never liked those. I never understood what noise that was. Oh, I wonder if it means this.
Sweet.
Oh. You were expecting a boss fight, weren't you? Nope. Let's check in here. So this was the area for. This was the outside. So this leads to that like kind of dock area. So the lore behind this is I believe it's even on this terminal. I think it's even dock terminal. I don't know. System errors. User memory. Okay, so the super mutant apparently kind of learned how to work a terminal, and he wanted out with the super mutant area, so decided to take his knowledge, lock his boss in there, run before, and they couldn't get him out. So we let him out, killed him. Yeah. Really want to leave.
Someone. I hear something.
Yeah. We did it. Finally. Let's head back to the railroad if I can remember where that is.
Securing a new route isn't glamorous, but it's still important work. If our runners can't move synths safely out of the Commonwealth, the whole organization is paralyzed.
Happy to help.
Keep assisting Randolph Safe House. They've got 2 more synths in there. I don't want to lose them.
I wonder if they're moving the synths to, the island. Okay. So we're done with that. Well...
You got Tom's camera online? The runners are going to find that very useful. Pam, too.
Desdemona.
Working with compartmentalized information is a difficult transition for new agents.
Hey there. You must be Bullseye. I've been looking for you. Name's Boxer. Boss called me in on account of some rumors making their way through the Commonwealth. There's word that there's some kind of colony of synths way up the coast, all on their own. You heard anything like that?
I'm following a lead on a place called Far Harbor.
Never heard of it. Doesn't mean it's not connected, though. If you're already looking into it, don't let me stop you. Just let me know if you find anything, okay?
Alright, well, I think...
Take your Tom's
that's-
cooking up something. I hope it goes better than last time.
Tom, there he is.
You gotta be careful, man. The Institute is everywhere.
Hey there.
You need anything?
I don't need anything.
Aw, man. Later, then.
Normally he has odds and ends. Alright. Well, I think since we can't really do anything, I want to start building the matter transportation thingy. So where do we have to go for that? There he is, okay.
Do you got a Geiger counter, bub?
Mine is in the shop.
You're HQ's new guy, right? Oh, thanks for setting up this place. Kinda wish you would have set up a cot or something, but at least it's safe, right? It is safe, right?
You shouldn't have any problems out here.
Yeah, this place is definitely better than the last hole in the wall I was at. It was literally a hole in the wall. We got a package incoming. You know, package. I've plotted out her escape route, got a new guy, new tourist that's gonna help. He's all ready to sign up, but he's got big problems. We clear those problems up, and our package has got a nice cozy shack to lay low in.
Understood.
I don't know what you'll be facing, but it's gotta be dealt with. I'll mark it on your map. Go there and do what you HQ types do. Then K8's all set. I'll make sure she gets out of the Commonwealth.
Okay, where's that at? Okay, there's two openings. Alright, well let's, I don't really want to do anymore. I kinda want to get just this done, because I want to move into, I think I might do Modern Warfare 1 and 2. So, I don't think I put the thing anywhere, did I? Oh yeah, okay, so I just gotta do everything else. Okay, so structures. Oh, I have to go all the way. I have to head all the way back and forth. Alright. But yeah, and then I think after that, this is almost in the school year. It's middle. It's almost July actually.
Randolph Safe House has got another dead drop for you.
Okay.
You got the platform built yet? Tick tock, tick tock. I'm waiting for the good news.
I did it. The platform's constructed.
And I filled in the blanks on the blueprints. We can actually build this crazy thing. The science of this monstrosity is wow. But fortunate for us, the ingredients pretty common. But there's 3 specialty items that I just can't grab from our safe houses. You find those, and we'll knock down the gates of hell.
Thanks, Tom. I'll find them.
I don't doubt it for 1 minute. After you get the gettables, meet me at the build site.
No problem, but first, let's just do this. I'm really blind when it comes to this. this game. This game, I've always liked it. It's always been one of those games where I've just, had a connection to it. I started with 76. I did not really like it, but everyone told me to get Fallout 4, so on one day it said it was on sale for like $10. So I'm like, I got $10. I bought it. I probably got to defeating the Courser before I kind of thought this was It was good, but now it's kind of boring, and I quit for a little bit. I did the same thing. I started over later in Fallout 76, probably about a couple months later, almost a year probably, and then stopped, and then played Fallout 4 again. I beat it the first time. That was pretty cool. I got really excited, and yeah, ever since it's kind of been like, oh yeah, I know, I like this game. It's always been fun. But yeah, I don't know a lot. I think personally, I think Fallout 76 is a little bit underrated. It just started off really bad at the beginning.
Don't look, but I think standing down, I guess. Seems we have a tail. What humping?
A lot of bathrooms in this. This was, I think, a college. Trinity. I don't know if it's a. It was. I think it's a. This one was more of like a Prius. No, it was a church. So yeah, Trinity. Trinity Plaza. This was. I think this is a giant church. Yeah. Downstairs must be the, like the kids thing, or like a meeting room that they had set up. What's over there? High-speed shooting machine gun. Cool. What was the point of that? Is that it? Okay, that's weird. I don't see any enemies. Okay. Well, maybe it's just a glitch.
Anyone up for some meditation?
Desdemona.
With the amount of help you've given Randolph, I was expecting their sins to be moved by now. The problem's on their side. Your work, as always,
Christmas tree.
Happy to help.
I'll send word to Mr. Timms. He needs to start moving since, and stop making excuses.
If I were a sniper, I'd be there, or even there. Isn't this fun?
The quest to go to like the military stuff is optional. I think I can bypass that. I seriously need a bioscanner. Okay, let's at least put that down. Let's head back to the cheat room. Yeah. Haven't been there for a very long time. Then again, I haven't been anywhere in a long time. But yeah. Oh, Bethesda is coming out with a new game called Starfield. Never really heard of anything like that, but apparently it's one of I don't, what's the guy, I can't remember the guy's name. He apparently came up with some stuff like that. So yes, so there's that to look forward to. Weapons. I wonder if it would be in here. Bioscanner. Okay, let's go. So that should be fun. 76 got a new update. The road map. They'll be releasing
at the switchboard. One day, the Institute's gonna kill us all, I tell you.
Yeah, they're gonna be releasing new stuff every few months. And that should be interesting, I think. So I've already done mostly everything. I thought about doing another playthrough of it once Broken Steel came out, or no, Steel Dawn, and Broken Steel came out is coming out at least this summer, which is going to be another like 2 or 3 hours, they said.
The Institute is a huge unknown. Before we can make any plans, we need to do something. What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the Railroad has. It's time you learn about Patriot.
Patriot?
There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him, so we gave him the code name, Patriot. If your plan works, and you're able to get inside the Institute, we need you to make contact.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Tom's encrypted a message for Patriot's eyes only. Once he sees it, he'll contact you. Until you make contact, and probably after, you need to stay in their good graces. You need to infiltrate them. Can you do that? Can you be our agent on the inside?
Bring it on.
You can do this. I believe in you. Stand on the platform and I'll give you the holotape. Just plug it into any Institute terminal and wait for the reply. Tom, talk to me.
Alright, so kind of like,
this frequency is only
the
one
last
to work
one.
once. You know who doesn't make the same mistake twice.
Locked in like that other, like the last time, and for entering Vault
So
111.
stand still. You gotta lock in all those molecules of yours. Hopefully we won't miss any. There's only, 60 trillion of them. All right, feeding our baby some juice. Let's see what she's got.
Take this holotape. You need it to contact Patriot.
Oh, man, don't worry. That's all part of the plan.
Tom, do whatever you can to gain their trust. Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover story and sell it.
Come on, I think I got it. Establishing lock on the Institute signal.
Just get all the information you can. About Synth. About the Institute's plans. Find their weaknesses. If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it.
You jack that holotape into any terminal and Patriot will make contact. He has to.
Got the R up. We got it.
Find a way to save them. Nobody else can.
Now.
Alright. Well, we may do that. What's the way for that? If you remember the Brotherhood of Steel way to end it. But yeah.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
No use. Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Come on, Sean. We need to go.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Yes, it's me, your dad. I'm here, Sean.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
I could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes. Yes, you could. And I would be powerless to stop you.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time, it's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking, yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
60 years. So much time. Wasted.
I know. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
It doesn't matter what they think. What matters is what you do.
I'm glad we see it the same way. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Yes, that's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment. Forgive me. I'd assumed that after everything with our procedures.
I don't know about all that.
Don't worry. You'll see. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience. And finally, Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Okay. So we got that. I wonder. Yep, here it is. Okay.
Almost.
So we I think I want to do this first.
Tighten up this primary.
I think we have to do this first. Alright.
That's the third primary
Well, this one
breakdown this month.
is the
As far as
main
I'm
one that
concerned,
I've
the
met
phase out
every
on these
time.
older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Of course.
Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
Doc.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I wanted to kill the son of a bitch who murdered my wife.
Kellogg always was a cold bastard. If you ask me, we're better off without him. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
I'm just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here, not like topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then.
Okay, so that's the main one. She doesn't really talk much. I mean, she...
Greetings.
Yeah.
As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
I think this guy should be closed for a little bit, just like out of order, because you don't really know, because it kind of tells you what happens right away.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and clinical supplements.
Let's go.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum.
Okay.
Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now. You can resume your duties.
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause you.
Okay, I will be right back. I gotta quick go to the bathroom.
It was probably just a glitch in the nervous system. The fine motor control software could use an update.
If it were just a limb twitching, involuntary twitching and rapid eye movement, you just have to want to admit to it.
If you're about to talk to one of your speeches about artificial sentience and machines with souls, don't bother. I've heard enough of them by now. Write them down from memory.
But we can't test the theory of the question.
The
If a sentient being, why can't it have a soul? And if a seed has a soul, then it is a living person by every standard we can imagine. Of course it is far more comfortable to think of them as machines, so we can do what we want with them.
If you disapprove of the work we do here, Dr. Brown, build a temple.
Just a moment, I never said that. I'm simply trying to open everyone's eyes to new possibilities.
Well, it's an unwanted distraction. We're men of science, philosophers. Do well to remember that.
Hello. Welcome. Please, start your processing.
Man on my worst enemy.
Alright, sorry about that. I am back. So, this
the
is...
Sims are treating you well, I hope?
Oh, this, yeah.
Hi, Doc.
It's you. You're finally with us. I'd just like to apologize for any trouble our Sims may have caused for you on your way here. They, of course, couldn't be told of your identity, and they have very specific protocols for protecting themselves and Institute interests. Most of which I designed myself. Not to make problems for you, though. Will you be staying with us then?
I'm thinking it over.
Well, I hope you do decide to stay. It would mean a great deal to Sean. If you require anything, especially as it pertains to synths, please let me know.
You're surprised seeing this.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Pretty cool.
Excuse me, I've got reports to deliver.
I don't care, lady.
The synth software needs a little more debugging.
Do we really need all these coursers roaming the halls?
Alright.
I tend to think of robotics as the first among them.
Welcome to the Institute. Please, step up this way.
Hello. I'm new here.
That's weird. Okay. That's pretty cool. So we got done with that. Moving on.
Operating.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do. People on the surface have got it pretty bad. Makes me thankful for being down here.
Greetings, sir.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades.
So
I
much
asked for.
research.
Maybe I should
So
take
little
some
time.
courses with me. You know, send a message.
Always
Please
be
don't.
vigilant.
There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people.
If the robotics division was a little more careful, we wouldn't have synths trying to escape.
Hey, Doc.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity.
I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Stay out of my way, or you'll regret it.
That sounds a bit like a threat. I'm sure I'm just misunderstanding you, though. Threats aren't advisable for someone in your position.
Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
If the synths want to be free, you should let them.
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines.
As to why they're escaping?
That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I hate to break it to you, but your Courser wasn't all that tough.
Then it's likely the unit was defective. It's rare, but faults can occur from time to time. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'm good for now, thanks.
Very well.
Okay.
3 levels of approval. Do you believe that? 3!
To report, sir.
We'll kind of go through all these.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
This is cheats from Fallout 3, by the way.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
I'm good for now, thanks.
All right.
I used to work exclusively on the synth projects, but lately I prefer less animated pursuits.
Huh?
time to examine my latest reports on
It's hard to
Batch
stand
274.
out when you're surrounded
Not
by
yet.
geniuses.
I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well... I suppose you're right.
Humanity's future is taking root right here.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Committee. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I'll reserve judgment until I know more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
Monkey.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results. So you were there the day the bombs fell. That must have been terrifying.
Okay, let's head back out. Let's do the network skater, and then I'm gonna probably end the stream there. It's probably been a long time that you guys might want to take a break or something.
Good to see you.
let's go meet Patriot. Oh, I think actually we'll do that in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys had a great time, and we'll continue this in the next one shortly. Yay, 50! It has been officially 50 episodes of Fallout. So yeah, longest running series so far. See ya.